In a big, warm city, nestled among bustling markets and towering palaces, lived a kind-hearted boy named Aladdin. His best friend was a mischievous little monkey named Abu. They didn't have a home, and their tummies often rumbled with hunger. But Aladdin always shared every little bit of food he found. He was brave, and even on the hardest days, his heart was full of hope for a brighter tomorrow. One sunny afternoon, in the middle of the crowded market, Aladdin's eyes met those of a beautiful girl. Her name was Jasmine, and she was a princess. Her kindness shone as she spoke gently to everyone she met. Aladdin's heart sank a little. "She's a princess, and I'm just a poor boy," he whispered to Abu, who chattered sadly on his shoulder. More than anything, he wished they could be friends. Just then, a sly and tricky man named Jafar noticed Aladdin. Jafar had a long, dark beard and a sneaky smile that didn't reach his eyes. He approached Aladdin with a tempting offer, telling him about a secret cave filled with unimaginable treasure. "Just bring me one small, old lamp," Jafar hissed. "You can keep all the other shiny jewels for yourself." Aladdin felt a shiver of nervousness, but also a spark of excitement. Maybe, just maybe, this treasure could change his life and give him a chance to be worthy of a princess. So, Aladdin and Abu set off and found the incredible Cave of Wonders. It was a magnificent sight, shaped like a giant lion's head rising from the sand. As they approached, a deep magical voice boomed, "Touch nothing but the lamp." Inside, mountains of gold and glimmering gems sparkled everywhere. It was more beautiful than anything they had ever dreamed of. But Abu, with his love for all things shiny, spotted a huge, glittering red jewel, and he just couldn't resist reaching out to grab it. The very second Abu's little fingers touched the jewel, the entire cave began to shake violently. Rocks rumbled and tumbled from the ceiling. "We have to go now," Aladdin yelled, his heart pounding. He quickly snatched the dusty old lamp Jafar had asked for, but it was too late. The entrance slammed shut, plunging them into darkness. They were trapped, scared and alone. Aladdin held the lamp and began to rub the dust off of it. And then, poof. In a whirlwind of blue smoke and sparkling light, a huge, friendly genie burst out of the lamp. He had a big, joyful smile and a voice that boomed with laughter. "Hello there," the genie said cheerfully. "You are now the proud owner of 3 wishes." Aladdin and Abu stared with wide, unbelieving eyes. This was impossible. For his very first wish, Aladdin didn't hesitate. "I wish we were out of this cave," he exclaimed. With a magical snap of his fingers, the genie flew them right out of the cave and back under the open sky. For his second wish, Aladdin's thoughts went straight to the princess. He wanted to see her again, but this time he wanted to impress her. So he wished to become a prince. The genie waved his hands, and suddenly Aladdin was dressed in the finest clothes, riding atop a grand parade. He was now Prince Ali. At the palace, he finally met Jasmine properly and invited her on a wonderful ride. They climbed aboard a magic carpet and flew high above the world. They soared through the soft, fluffy clouds and danced among the shining stars. "It's a whole new world," Jasmine whispered, her eyes sparkling with wonder and delight. As they flew, she saw that beneath the fancy princely clothes, he was the same kind boy she had met in the market. She realized she liked him for his good and gentle heart, not because he was a prince. She saw his true self, brave, honest, and kind. That night, Aladdin learned a very important lesson. He didn't need to pretend to be a prince to be special. He realized that the greatest treasure he could ever have was his own kind heart and his courage. Being yourself is the most magical and wonderful thing of all. And the people who truly care about you, your true friends, will love you for who you are on the inside. In the end, Aladdin stopped pretending. He and Jasmine were able to be together, living happily in the beautiful palace with their loyal friends, Abu and the big-hearted Genie. Every night, they would look up at the stars, feeling safe, happy, and loved. And now, my friend, it is time for you to close your eyes, feel safe and warm, and drift into your own happy, magical dreams. Good night.